Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 10 of The Big Game, Winners and Losers. And what I want to talk to you about today is kind of that divine fortune, like everything is working out the way it's supposed to. Everything seems kind of like divinely planned. It's like the grand game, the final, like the Olympics or the you're going as high as you possibly can go, and all that hard work, all that intuition that you've been following for so long, all that routine and discipline and pain that you've endured for so long, and the endurance that it took to go up against really hard not enemies but foes, teammates, and opponents. So I'm just looking at a couple words that, like that long-term view, that long-term goal is finally here, and it's happening. The spotlight is on, and it's time to shine. And when you have a good team around you, when you have that teamwork surrounding you, it's so much easier than doing it all by yourself. To have your coaches and your parents and your loved ones all surrounding you with goodness and happiness and joy. That celebration is so rewarding. And just being like a natural leader, being the in the perfect place at the perfect time, and like I said, that divine timing. It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. And I'm kind of watching that with the different political conventions that are going on right now. You can kind of feel that momentum. You can feel that genuine, this is our time, and we need change, and we are going to command leadership and discipline, and we are going to make our country great again. And I'm loving it. I think it's just spectacular to watch. That momentum to say we don't have to go down this road of destruction anymore. We can, become one with each other again, and we don't have to divide and hurt each other and be cruel to each other so much. And that's the plan of one party, is to divide and destroy, and the other party is to unite and depend on God and divine plan. Which one do you think is going to win? Which one should win? And I want to be part of that, uniting togetherness and uniting goodness and powerful connections. And I want to be a part of that. And so I kind of made a leap yesterday, and I reached out to somebody that said, if you ever want to think of me as somebody that would want to be a part of your team, let me know. And, if you don't try, you're never going to know. If you don't play the game, you're never going to win. If you don't play the lottery, you're never going to be, the one that hits it big. You can't hit it big unless you play. And so, yeah, so it's just kind of funny how that all worked out. So All right. These are the Healing Spirit cards from Gordon Smith. And this is the rosary that I picked the cards with. The rosary was very special to me. It was given to me by Cardinal Dolan when I was in a really bad time in my life, about 20 years ago. And about 10 years ago, 2020, so about 4 years ago, I asked for the rosary back, and it was all in, long ago I put it through the wash and the dryer, and it fell apart into beads. And I put all those beads in a box, and in 2020, I asked for the box back, and it was all reunited as one, except for 3 beads. 3 beads were separated, and I lost those in some psychotic events that I've had. So these are, this is the card that I picked. It says, "You are your purpose." So let's read what that says. You are here to learn about yourself, and learning about yourself will bring reasons to search for more. Remember that you will find nothing if you do not seek. I was just saying that you can't win the game if you don't play. A wise spirit sage is telling you that all the answers are. A wise spirit sage is telling you that all the answers you require, thus for, are included in you. So now is the time to look within. It is only by learning how to go to the deeper parts of your own spirit that you will learn how to allow the true spiritual nature to shine in this world. When you learn how to do that, you won't need to look for your true purpose anymore. You will be your true purpose and a bearer of light on the path. I like that. So you won't need to look for your true purpose. You will be your true purpose and the bearer of light on a path. And I think that's what I'm trying to do with this convention, saying, I want to be a part of it. I want to share my story. I want to share how it hurts me to have this tattoo on my chest all the time and be treated as if I was this hardened criminal when all I was doing was trying to help my daughter. And I fell through the cracks of the Democratic system through the school and the Republican system through the Justice Center. And now it's time for those two to come back together again. All right, one more card. These are the Healing Water cards from Rebecca Campbell. And they look like this. And the rosary kind of goes along with the coloring of those cards as well. These are brand new cards that I just got, and really, really like these Healing Water cards. Water is so important to me. It just means so much to me that we are all water and made of water, and we will return to the water. And yeah, so all right, it says, looks like this, and it says the Sacred Well. And okay, the Sacred Well, replenishment, self-care, going from a place of plenty, giving from a place of plenty. The secret well is a resting place, a recovery place, a healing place. It is somewhere for weary travelers to be replenished, a place where we can receive that resource in order to go back out into the world and give. As the adage says, we can only give to others what we've given to ourselves, or have ourselves been given. How full is your inner well? Are you giving from a place of overspilling plenty, or are you overextending and giving from a parched land? Self-care has come to be regarded as something frivolous, luxurious practice. However, self-care is much more fundamental than that. It is about resourcing ourselves to the rhythmic ways. This doesn't necessarily need to involve splurging on an expensive spa break or vacation, but could simply be taking time out in nature with the sun on our back. It could be spending an extra 5 minutes each morning to slowly drink your cup of tea or running bath with an essential oil when the children are asleep. If we are relying on our reserves to sustain us, eventually our inner well will run dry, and when we reach this place, it will take an awful lot to return to the state of balance. Do you feel guilty for putting yourself first? Do you question whether you should be giving yourself what you really truly yearn for? How can you reprioritize your energetic well-being? The sacred well is calling us to come home to it and frequent it in a rhythmic way. And the soul inquiry says, how are you being called to fill up your inner well? So I'm going to make a little date with my mother today to do a little boat cruise today. So that is kind of something to look forward to. I'm hoping that it's very healing for me, because what happened to me did happen on the lake that we're going to be going on this cruise. It involved that lake, and so I'm going to see this as kind of a way to make peace with the lake where this all happened, and put it to rest. Just put it down. We don't need to be constantly reminded of illness and disease and defect and all kinds of ugly words, those division words, those separation words. We can come together. We can reach a point of love and connection and understanding and goodness. And so I hope everybody has a great day today.